Hey everyone, Bruce Carlton here with Hiley Mazda of Hearst, and you're looking at the 2023 Mazda CX-5 in the Select package. Pound for pound, the best overall value. I think it's really where the safety features and all the amenities kind of combine together at a really great value of under $30,000. It's powered by a 2.5 liter engine and it's on an all-wheel drive platform, so it gets both the benefits of great stability while you're driving and at the same time gas sipping fuel economy as well. This vehicle gets up to 30 miles per gallon on the highway. Now, I won't bore you to tears with all the data, but I just wanted to go into some of the core features of the CX-5 Select and why it's one of our more popular offerings. It's going to start off with white LED lights that do have adaptive quality, so they can go up or down between high beam and low beam. They also pivot downward in the event that they're encountering a vehicle in front of you to keep from blinding them. So I got a nice Yokohama Geolandar tire that is a 17-inch size. One thing I always point out to customers is that's an easy vehicle tire size to replace. This also comes with a 5-star government collision score, which is 5 stars in every category. Very impressive from the NHSTA and from the IIHS, which is the top safety pick recipients. This has been the recipient for that award every year since 2013. 26 combined average, 30 miles per gallon on the highway, and again, to do that once again on an all-wheel drive platform, very impressive indeed. It's going to have advanced keyless entry, so you just push that button, it lets you in. You hit it twice to let everybody else in. And as you step into this vehicle, it's got a nice entry, piano black finish, soft touch accents all throughout, quality stitch work, hand stitched leather wrap steering wheel, just to name a few of the creature comforts. This does have a power seat, as you may have noticed, and that includes a lumbar support too. Hand stitched leather wrap steering wheel, easy to read gauge cluster. There you see the compass and the miles to empty, and I can cycle through all that from right here on the steering wheel. And then over here to the right is going to be really easy to reach with my thumb, all of your cruise control options, including the adaptive cruise control with a real easy finesse. I can just simply push up or down on the fly and adjust my speed at any point. It also gives you the lane departure warning with lane watch assist, so initially it's just going to vibrate the steering wheel, and if you're not reacting, it will gently steer you back to the middle. I would say our car is a lot less intrusive than others when it comes to that stuff. Here is going to be your screen, and it is a nice size screen too. Take a look at that. It doesn't really block your view. Notice how it lines up from the mirror all the way across, just right on that same horizon, because it does have blind spot monitoring, as you may already know. So anything passing through the blind spot zones would illuminate those mirrors, and of course give you an accompanying audible chime if your blinker is in play. Here is the rear camera view. Very nice perspective. Note that it is a wide angle view, right? So you're seeing a lot more territory, and it picks up on anything moving outside of the camera's view with rear cross traffic alert as well. This is your command switch, which interfaces with the screen. So just simple twists, can maneuver it easily. It's got that nice clicky sensation. I can jump in there. I can move between the different vehicles options quite easily. I can even toggle throughout, and just wanted to show off a little bit how fast and fluid the screen can interface. Speaking of which, it does interface with Apple CarPlay or Android Auto, so there is the straight shortcut to the navigation, back to the home screen, back to the music, to your radio favorites, and back to the previous screen. Electronic parking brake, and of course auto hold for those drive-through moments that we love. And then here is a sport mode where it changes the gearing ratio, gives the vehicle a little bit more push when needed, and it also introduces a new system for us, our off-road mode. So that's going to be button right here for you. Now this is already an all-wheel drive vehicle, so not to be confused with four-wheel drive. What it does is apply more torque to the wheels so that you can use them more effectively in the background setting. Give just that added traction. Does come with heated seats, does come with dual air, and no sunroof, but very nice, comfortable feel. And take a special look at the leatherette interior. It's very quality, nice stitch work, very consistent all the way through. You see, this vehicle is built for the long haul, much like its engine, which, by the way, Mazda, again, ranked #1 in overall reliability from that aspect. But, you know, sometimes they got to hold up interior-wise, too, right? This soft touch accents here, piano black finish again, just kind of brings it along, just bring it along slowly. Now let's take a look at the back seat. All right, so here we go into the back seat, guys. Let's take a look. One thing I do point out to a lot of customers is that notice how perpendicular that door is. That's important. I think getting in and out of a vehicle, sometimes they just kind of open like that. This gives you a little bit more room to work, especially when you're manipulating those heavy to use car seats. It does have rear air vents, and it does have 2 USB ports too. The seats do recline somewhat, and of course, just to get enough more comfort. Now it is a not a power lift gate. That's available in the next trim level up, which is the preferred trim. But in the Select, it goes up easy enough, and it still comes with a spare tire and 3 years of roadside assistance. Mazda connected services as well, so you can remote start this vehicle through your connected smartphone. As you can see, it's got these spring-loaded levers to allow the seats to drop down in that classic 40-20-40 split layout, which is really quite useful, especially when you got something longer. But note just how level that floor is. Really good. On the older design, it seemed to be a little bit higher up, and that makes for greater cargo and of course versatility when you're using this vehicle, since it is a sports utility vehicle. But again, Bruce Carlton with Hiley Mazda of Hearst. This is one heck of a vehicle, guys, and like I said, under 30,000, you can't beat it at all. So let me know what you think, and we'd love the opportunity to work with you.